How you guys doing again?
What can I help you with?
What can I help you with, sir? I need
Absolutely
to know
nothing.
what are you guys doing? Are you guys here at the church, or what are you doing?
You asked a question, you didn't get an answer, so you go on your way. You're interfering with what I'm doing. Yeah.
I don't know what you're doing.
You don't need to know what I'm doing.
That's fine. When the unit comes, you can let them know.
They don't need to know what I'm doing either.
You have to admit that you're kind of suspicious looking out here across from school, right?
You think I'm suspicious looking? Am I being detained right now?
Nope, you're not being detained.
All right, well then you gentlemen have a good day, and I would appreciate if you moved this out of the street. Wait, hold on. I told you.
Get your hand out of your...
Have you ever wondered what could unfold when ordinary citizens decide to document their surroundings? On November 9th, 2021, a father and his teenage son were at a UPS distribution center in Panama City, Florida, situated just across from a local high school and the New Horizons Learning Center. While UPS operates as a private enterprise, it also serves as an authorized shipping partner for the federal government, enjoying various tax advantages. The duo began filming the facility from the public sidewalk, capturing everyday activities, when an employee approached them, marking the beginning of an unexpected encounter. Don't miss out on uncovering the full story. You're watching Cops and Consequences. Subscribe now to join our community.
So is it cool if I tape y'all just the same, huh?
You can do whatever you want.
Okay.
I'm not your boss.
Well, I mean, I was just, I'd like to ask your permission, because I'd be considerate.
No need to ask permission.
Okay.
You can do
That's
as
cool.
you do.
Everybody say horse pussies. Okay, thanks for smiling, guys.
Yeah, you have a wonderful day, bro.
You too now, Cap.
The encounter remained calm as the father and son persisted in their recording. However, their peaceful documentation soon attracted the attention of Deputy Swan from the Bay County Sheriff's Office, who arrived on the scene shortly thereafter.
So a Bay County Sheriff pulling in.
How you guys doing? How you guys doing again?
What can I help you with?
What can I help you with, sir? I need to know
Absolutely
what you
nothing.
guys- what are you guys doing?
I asked you, what can I help you with?
I had a complaint, so I'm following up on it.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to stop you.
What are we doing? Are you guys here at the church, or what are we doing?
Deputy Swan was met with silence from the duo, prompting him to request additional support to address the situation.
I got a unit coming.
You got a unit coming? Good. Is there any reason I should have to answer questions? See, you don't answer them either. Right on. Good for you.
Minutes of continued silence passed, leading to a shift in dynamics as the situation evolved.
So is there a problem taking pictures on the sidewalk? He's not going to talk now. Give me a taste of my own medicine. Good for him.
436, please.
Figured I'd try to get him to incriminate himself.
We tried this the other way. You didn't want to talk, so keep that same energy. You don't have to talk.
That's fine.
79.
Get someone here a little bit more experienced than me, then they can talk to you.
Somebody more experienced than you?
Someone, that's what I said. Yeah.
Experience in what? Dealing with people with cameras?
Dealing with people with cameras. Same energy, sir.
Very good. I don't know why I'm being harassed out on a public sidewalk taking pictures.
If asking questions is harassment, then I guess that's what I'm doing.
No, you asked a question, you didn't get an answer, so you go on your way. Calling another unit and then putting your lights on and making a scene out of something, that's a little bit, you're interfering with what I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're doing.
You don't need to know what I'm doing.
That's fine. When the unit comes, you can let them know.
They don't need to know what I'm doing either.
Then we'll all go away happy.
That's what I'll do. Well, you guys will all go away and I'll get back to work.
10-4.
And you should really identify yourself when you approach people. Just a good idea.
I appreciate you, sir.
You got a 0 coming out? Is it a supervisor you have coming out, sir? See, that's the way life should be. You only answer the questions you choose to answer, right? I'm proud of you.
The individuals maintained their right to remain silent for nearly 10 minutes, during which Sergeant Granger arrived on the scene. His approach included parking his vehicle directly on the road, causing traffic disruptions, and forcing high school students to navigate through oncoming lanes.
How we doing, gentlemen?
Good, how we doing, sir?
Good, what's going on?
Good. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay, well, you're across from school with your cameras. We're just trying to figure out what's going on with you.
Across from school, what?
Across from the school with
Oh, okay.
cameras.
I didn't hear you.
Yeah.
Across from the school with
Yeah.
cameras? Well,
Yeah.
all right. So what does that mean?
Well, to be honest with you, there's actually a Florida statute in reference to the 500-foot safety zone of the schools.
Okay.
And we're just trying to figure out who's... You have to admit that you're kind of suspicious looking out here across from school,
You
right?
think I'm suspicious looking?
Well, not you personally, sir. Your activities.
I'm working on a video about UPS.
Okay, well, that's all you had to tell the man. That's what he was asking.
Well, I think it's obvious. I don't have to tell. I actually don't have to tell him anything. I don't have to tell you anything. I'm trying to be courteous with you.
Okay, well, I don't think I'm being rude to you at all, sir.
I didn't say you were.
Okay.
And can I ask name and badge number, please?
Yeah, actually, I'm Sergeant Granger, number 48.
Okay. And
43,
can I get your
43.
43. And can I get your name and badge number there?
Swan, 128.
I couldn't hear you last name.
Derek Swan, 128.
Thank you,
So
sir.
you'll know, the guy from UPS, he called me on my phone. So.
Well, then why don't you go speak to him?
Sir, I came out to speak to you. You would not answer. You're saying more now than you did earlier. No one would say anything, so I called myself.
You're saying more now than you were saying earlier as well. Yeah, you are. Well, it's all on video. So, can I help you gentlemen with anything?
No, we're just trying to figure out what was going on, sir. You're across the street from the school, and the Florida statute actually forbids people from being within 500 feet of the school without legitimate purpose.
That's not true.
It's not?
No.
Okay.
So every one of these cars driving down this street that doesn't have a legitimate purpose at the school is violating a statute?
They have legitimate purpose, sir. They're picking these kids up from school.
Not every one of them going down this street.
Okay. Okay. There actually is a statute in reference to that. And if you would like, I can get you the statute.
So
number. You can
anybody
look
that
at it.
does not have a legitimate purpose with what? With the school, or just a legitimate purpose in life?
Legitimate business being around the school.
Okay. Well,
Yeah. And so that's all we're trying to do is establish that. We're looking out for the safety of the kids.
what, do you know what the statute number is on that?
No, but I can look it up for you. if
Yeah,
you'd
I'd
like
love to read it.
Absolutely.
Sure, appreciate you. Thank you.
Give me just a moment.
You got a Florida statute. You can't be within 500 feet of a school without legitimate purpose. That doesn't sound very constitutional. That sound constitutional to you, sir? See, there you go, clamming up again. I thought we were having a conversation now. If you're going to give me the silent treatment, I'm going to do the same right back at you. So do you want to be a gentleman and have the conversation? Or do you want to just be silent with each other? All right. Well then, I'll tell you to kick rocks. Have a nice day. Goodbye. Adios. Don't bother me anymore. He's going to send you back to work in a minute, so you might as well just take off. You're really not serving any function here. And a matter of fact, the light's better if I stand on this side, so I'll go back over here. Yeah, well, and look how he's blocking the street. Look how these cars have to go around the back of this cop car right here in front of a school at school dismissal time. So this truck can't even fit around him. Watch him go into the other lane. He does have his lights on, I'll give him that. Excuse me, sir. Hello? You need to ask him to move his car. Every one of these vehicles has to go around him into the opposing lane of traffic. You're gonna wind up causing an accident here.
Thank you.
If you're so concerned about safety, I think you take that seriously.
Thank you.
So that's why he knows more than you do, because he pays attention and listens.
That's right.
That's right, yeah. You just celebrate your ignorance and then think you're gonna get away with that. Not cool, man.
I know. I know.
That's why he's your boss.
This is correct.
That is correct. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And you're probably about my age, man. You better hurry up and get those stripes on you before you can't. Yeah, ha ha ha. Unless you want to retire with a lower pension on purpose for some reason. Can I get you to do me a favor before we continue this conversation?
Absolutely.
Can you just move over a couple of feet so all these people don't have to go into
right.
the opposing lane of traffic?
Florida Statute 810.0975.
I'm happy to talk to you, but can you just move it over? All these
Sir,
vehicles
sir,
are going into the opposing
okay.
lane of traffic.
I'm telling you what the statute
If you're
number is
worried
that you
about safety.
requested.
All right, you've given it to me.
Okay.
That's just for my reference. I'm not violating your statute.
No, that actually is a statute that you're in violation of.
I'm not in violation of any statute.
Okay, look, what we're
I'm
going to
here.
do.
I have a legitimate business purpose.
Okay, and what is
I'm
that? That's what
working
we're
on a
trying to figure out.
story about you. I'm obviously a videographer.
Okay.
I'm a photojournalist, and I'm working on a story about UPS. Never filmed over at the school for a second. So I have a very legitimate purpose. I'm not violating your statute.
Do you have your ID so we can verify?
You don't need my ID to verify anything. I'm not violating your statute. You know I'm not.
Actually, you are. Sir.
No, I'm not.
Actually, you are.
No. Where was I aiming my camera when you pulled up?
Whenever I pulled up, you were down the street. I have no idea that.
Aiming at the UPS building. You know what I was doing. It's on your camera too.
I don't even have a camera on that car.
No,
sir.
well, I have a camera, and so does he.
Okay.
So, am I being detained right now?
Nope, you're not being.
Sergeant Granger left the area briefly, seemingly searching for a justification to ask the duo to disperse. He referenced Florida Statute 810.0975, which pertains to school safety zones by prohibiting loitering within 500 feet of a school. However, this statute was declared unconstitutional in the 2008 Gray v. Cole case, where individuals distributing Bibles within the prohibited zone were arrested. The courts found the law to be unconstitutionally vague, as it failed to clearly inform the public of prohibited behaviors and risked enabling arbitrary or discriminatory enforcement. Consequently, Florida and its law enforcement officers are no longer authorized to enforce this statute. As a result, Sergeant Granger informed the father and son that they were not being detained.
Am I being detained right now?
Nope, you're not being detained.
All right, well then you gentlemen have a good day, and I would appreciate if you move this out of the street. You seriously, look, the school bus is going into a second lane of traffic. That's more of a safety concern than a guy out here with a camera taking pictures of UPS. So I'd appreciate it if you would make this a safe place.
TV videoing across at the school.
No, he didn't video mode.
No, I did not. No. So that's the end of that story. So we got 3 more vehicles here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Did the UPS folks contract you to come out and do something with them, sir?
That's irrelevant. So who's our highest ranking officer here that I can have a conversation with?
That'd be me.
That'd be you.
That'd
Okay,
be me.
very good.
Yes, sir.
Well, so what can I help you with?
At this point, you're in violation of Florida Statute 810.
I am not in violation of any
0975.
For standing here taking pictures of UPS, I'm a photojournalist working on a story. Just to give you,
I've
just
asked
to
you
give
for
you a little.
credentials.
You want to go with the school thing? This is my son.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm not out here with my son doing anything nefarious.
Sir, I've asked
I'm
you
out
for
here working.
credentials. If you can provide credentials.
You told me I'm
Then-
not being detained and I'm not breaking any laws, so I don't feel like I have any reason to give you any credentials. What would be the purpose of that? I literally am standing here with my camera facing that way, working on a story about UPS, and you gentlemen have all decided to come here and harass me today. That's what's going on.
Well, we didn't just decide
just because they don't know, they want to know why I'm here. That's up to them. You know, that's. I don't have any lawful reason to explain myself to anybody.
Other than the fact that you're across from 2 schools.
What does the statute say? The statute says be around a school without a lawful purpose. Now, the reason for that statute is to prevent people from doing nefarious things around school property.
exactly right. I agree with that.
I am a photojournalist working on a story, and I am out
And
here
that's
taking
all
video
I've
of a
asked you for is
neighboring.
credentials, sir,
I don't have what credentials would you like?
to prove that you're a journalist.
What would that look like?
I have no idea. Show me some kind of credentials.
There is no such thing. The government does not issue press passes. There is no such thing. I could print one up on my computer and show it to you. There's no such thing as a press pass.
Okay.
I've explained to you what I'm doing. I told you what I'm doing.
Okay. Is this the mountain you're going to die on, sir?
What do you mean is that the mountain I'm going to die
I'm
on?
fixing to put you in jail. You're in violation
For
of
what?
statute.
So what would you like me to tell? So under threat of arrest, I'll give you my ID if that's what you want.
I want you to leave. That's all I'm asking you to do is leave the premises of these schools.
So you're going to throw me? I'm not on the school premises. I'm across the street,
You're within
sir.
500 feet, as I've already explained to you, the school safety.
With a legitimate business purpose. Sir, I'll give you my... Wait, hold on. I told you...
Get your hand out of your pocket.
Given that watching the watchman was only 17 years old at the time, he was released at the scene. Amagansett Press, however, was detained and spent 2 days in jail before the court dismissed the charges. The Bay County Sheriff's Office acknowledged that Amagansett's arrest was based on the unconstitutional statute previously invalidated by the courts. They also mentioned that the statute was amended in 2013 to address the issues identified, maintaining that it remains a prosecutable offense. The department stated that deputies chose to act cautiously to ensure student safety rather than prioritize their online reputations. This incident highlights the potential for law enforcement actions to infringe upon civil rights under the guise of protecting public interests. Importantly, even if the law were in effect and enforceable, both individuals acted within the law and in compliance with applicable laws. All charges were dropped within 3 days, and both Amagansett and Watching the Watchman have cooperated with attorneys to pursue civil litigation. Thank you for watching Cops and Consequences. If you found this story compelling, make sure to subscribe and join our community for more in-depth analyses and updates on similar cases. Don't forget to like, share, and comment below with your thoughts on this interaction. Stay informed and stay engaged. See you in the next video.